Welcome back to Crypto's Juiciest News, friends. We have Ethereum here sitting at $3,500. That is American, of course. And if you've been watching my videos lately, I've went all about the left translated cycle that seems to be playing out. Our favorite Uncle Bobby Lucas has also made a video showing the two scenarios that can basically play out, friends. And look, I've drawn here the left translated cycle, but if it's not left translated, it would be basically sideways until 2025. And then we would just continue up and just go parabolic next year. But then guess what? We would still probably bottom out around November 2026. So that would be a standard 1 year bear market going down. Just 1 year down only for Bitcoin. But if we get the left translated, look at this. We top out in November 2024, which would be this year, around here. It doesn't have to be the exact. So, but look at this distance, man. This is actually insane because this is 315 days. You see that? Think about this. You'd be suffering for an extra 300 days. Imagine the bear market kept going on for all of 2023. That's pretty much it. However, it would only be ushered in because we had too many good times. Okay, that's pretty much what it would be. I've also found it interesting here. If we look at the Wall Street cheat sheet as well, just to have a look where everyone is. Different parts of the market are in different areas. You can obviously see Solana people are so optimistic, friends, because they've been killing it. Everybody on Solana land. I mean, you got to be really careful. Look, I haven't played around on there. I don't know if I will. We just participate in GOFURS on Solana, but that's more like, feels like more of a blue chip compared to all the degeneracy and stuff going on there. But look, you need some sort of edge, man. You got to be in different groups and stuff here and there. And look, I've just always felt like it's really gone on for so long now. Like at any point, I mean, we're down to racist coins. We're down to like the 15th dog with cat with a hat. Must also remind you as well, dog with a hat. It flipped PulseChain, the whole ecosystem. That's it. Just dog with a hat, and it flipped it in 5 months. Okay, literally the entire thing. It itself is doing more volume than the entire chain. Just to show you how important, I guess, centralized exchanges are. Once people know about something, it really is important, just for like exposure and stuff. But you can also see as well. So you add up literally PulseChain, PulseX, EX, PX, and Inc. And every coin on PulseChain, that's right, you get a number smaller than what Dog with a Hat has. Dog with a Hat hit 4.8 billion, and PulseChain is down to 3.8. So unfortunately, it used to be like 6 billion at the peak, and now it's down to 3.8. I know, man. A lot of people tell me, well, market cap doesn't matter. I don't think so, man. I think market cap does matter because market cap, friends, yes, liquidity may be thin, but market cap is the theoretical paper gains for somebody out there. So if let's say you had heaps of market cap, let's say in PulseChain, for example, you had $2 billion, okay? Now, I'm not saying Richard, I'm not implying Richard, I'm just saying you. Now, but let's say the liquidity was only $10 million and you had a $2 billion paper gain. I don't think, personally, that as the price went up even more and your gains got higher, I don't think you're going to refrain from selling, personally. Okay, I don't think you're just going to say, you know what, I like these $2 billion paper gains, let me sit here forever. I think every time the $10 million of liquidity became 20 million, okay, I think you just sell it down. You take, okay, I'll take 10 million out. It goes again, 10 million out. It goes again, 10 million out, and you just keep resetting it. That's personally what I think you will do. However, we're praying that the rest of the crypto market goes so much that these people enter a state of greed. So what I'm actually doing is I've replaced all the biggest sharks in the mind with like one person. But effectively, that's what it is, the mind of the market, because everybody's like, oh, well, I better take it. Now, remember, every ecosystem has big players when it comes to it. But at the end of the day, you got to be realistic, friends. Do you think someone like, I know I keep talking about it, but Rector Michelle, he's the biggest wallet. I mean, you got to know what is going through his mind, okay? Do you really think someone like him who wants nothing to do with the ecosystem, do you really think he's going to be as benevolent on the way up? That is something to think about. Now, here's the thing. You don't know. So what I've done is I've planned for that scenario of him not being benevolent. What have I done? 90% call, 10% lottery. We have other coins in our portfolio. For example, talk about Chain because why? It's because it's still cheap. Okay, still cheap against Ethereum. It's also been butchered against ETH. You also have many other lottery tickets out there participating in VVV Launchpad. Okay, watch my video on that. I'm doing paid Launchpad as well. Okay, because friends, Launchpad at least gets you in early on these other new things that are appearing. If you are lucky enough to basically participate, yeah, they have high barriers to entries, but what can we do? We're also participating on other meme coins as well. Okay, I want leverage on land on Pepe. Okay, go for Landwolf. You also have the other meme coins on PulseChain ecosystem, but they rely on the PulseChain Spear as well. There are many others, friends. I want to look at more others that are on Ethereum mainnet. Now, Ethereum itself its price has been lagging so far. But I mean, the good thing is, man, look, at least Bitcoin still on 7th green monthly candle. It's like we're just waiting. We know eventually it's going to stop. Here we go, Ethereum. This is its monthly candle. Okay, this is pretty much where Richard Hart is long from. So that's what basically everyone's waiting to see. Is the ecosystem of PulseChain going to do anything without Ethereum going up? Can you do anything? Unfortunately, we've seen a lot of capitulation now. There's like influencers out there. People like, I don't know, just there's even more capitulation, but it's starting to look, I hate to use the word pathetic. It's starting to use pathetic because like, well, like it's just the same whinging again. You know what I mean? Like there's nothing new here, you know? So we've just seen it over and over again. That's why, friends, people always wonder like, hey, because people listen to me, of course, okay? And they're always confused. They go, wait a minute, you're saying these controversial things, but I don't see you criticizing the founder and stuff. Like, no, man, what is there to criticize? I told you, we know this. You're on a boat. You're either going to make it to your island with the girls in the coconut bras or you're not. That's it. And the palm trees and everyone else eating jelly beans, okay? And playing the Hawaiian music. That's pretty much it. You can't control anything in between. You're literally, okay, there's an upward trending line that you hope, and you're just there swaying it up and down. I've got to remind you as well. So, look, of course we want PulseChain to pump up hard, but PulseChain's liquidity linked with everything else. So everything else in the ecosystem would go up too. It's just that, friends, I know, look, just Landwolf, 5.7 million market cap. Dig with Butt, 3.2 million. I can go with so many others. There's the GOFURS as well. There's just anything under 100 million market cap. Just, you know, you're pretty much, that's pretty much like, okay, I think you're going to be considered cheap at some point in the future. Now, it doesn't mean go buy anything. I'm just giving you an idea of what's been going on, okay? You can obviously see here, this is the PulseChain price chart. Okay, we're still around this 21 EMA. You've seen, I mean, many videos. Yes, it's true. Mr. Silvertooth capitulating into Litecoin. Ouch. Oh man, what's happening there? Okay, look, Uniswap's volume, check this out, on layer 2 chains has now hit record volume. Coinbase is cranking it big time. So this thing is Coinbase. You can see Arbitrum as well. A lot of the volume has been going up. 30 billion of volume for the month is huge. That's right. As you can see, so Coinbase is really coming out of nowhere because they got all the customers, man. Now, a lot of people have been rotating into Coinbase. Everybody's been desperately trying to start multiple seasons there. They've been talking about different coins. But look, it's something to think about when you're this late. We know, friends, you know early. Now, we don't know how long the blow-off is going to be. Everything could just go absolutely nuts for a month and basically reset us for a year. We don't know. Because in this left translated cycle that I spoke about to you earlier, you know, Bitcoin's parabolic moonshot, it's a panic buy. So we don't know what's going to make us panic buy. This is what happens in 16-year cycles, okay? It's not like, oh, we're feeling so good. It's literally like, oh my gosh, I got to get everything. We're running out of supply forever. This happens in commodities, just every commodity pretty much. But here's the thing, man. Very interesting. Is Bitcoin a commodity or a stock? Is it money? Is it a rare money or is it a technology stock? Well, here's the thing, man. It trades more like a tech stock. Yes, it does not trade like a money, friends. If it was to trade like a money, when things go bad, this thing, because you can't get printed, people buy this. Okay, now we hope in the future it ends up getting like that. But when it does, it's not speculative anymore. When it does, it's boring like gold. So we're not there yet whatsoever. And look, personally, put everything aside, you know, and me, okay, what announcement can they say to make us sell all our gold? Okay, it'd be very rare. It has to be, okay, aliens have landed on the White House and they have 13,000 trillion tons of gold for everybody in the world. Okay, that would make us dump the price. See how rare that event would be? Okay, what would make you dump your Bitcoin? And you're like, okay, Tether ends up being a Ponzi, US government bans Bitcoin, everything else is the US president says capital punishment if you have it. All these other things. They could make up any FUD. Oh, Coinbase lost the keys or something. You know what I mean? Like then that would be bullish. But you get the point, okay? See, there are many news events you can orchestrate to sell all your Bitcoin, wouldn't it? And get out of crypto. And especially all the prices going down. You see what I mean? Gold doesn't have to deal with that. So that gives you an idea that when euphoria and high prices come, do not believe the narrative that Bitcoin is money yet. Don't believe that. Because if they do talk about that, you know it's a load of BS. You know it's very easy to shake all these people out, friends. Bitcoin ETF, these people are non-believers buying, okay? Also, if you've noticed, I don't know if you've noticed, friends, I've got some 2 bunny ears on here. So happy Easter Sunday to everybody out there in the rest of the world. And I just want to remind you, okay, friends, 33% of the internet is pornographic material. 10% of the crypto sector, excluding Bitcoin and Ethereum, is meme coins. Just roll with it. Welcome to humanity. Here's a Peppy playing with the Easter egg, playing and having some fun. Yeah, it's actually true, right? I showed you. Meme coins are 70 billion out of like 700 billion for basically total 3. Isn't that crazy? That's including the stable coins there. And what you can actually do is, friends, if you just remove, this is total 3 minus Tether minus USDC, it's 622. So as you can see, man, look at this. Like meme coins out of that is like 11.2%. Isn't that crazy? See, it's literally of all the altcoins out there, 1 in 10 valuation is gone to freaking meme coins. So that's a huge sector, dude. That's a really huge sector. And privacy is 8 billion. So privacy is 1%, pretty much. And meme coins are 10%. So you tell me, what do you think people are coming in from here? Do you think people are going to like Doge to $1 target or $10? Do you think people are going to like SHIB? Do you think people are going to like Peppy and the Peppy family? Do you think people are going to keep buying like Landwolf and Brett and all these, and Andy, the ones around them? Do you think they're going to come in with dog with a hat? Yeah, I think so. It's pretty obvious. They're doing it right now. Okay, they have strong product market fit. Because meme coins were only around last cycle. They're now cycle 2 narrative, but it's these new meme coins that have really caught everybody's attention. I also made a previous video just to show you, friends, because look, it's one thing. I know most people aren't chart people, so they don't know. They're just guessing a lot of the time. They think, oh, I'm going to lick my finger and I'm going to go, oh, okay, we're going to go up this way. Let's play some angel music for those people as well. Okay. But when I'm talking, I am reciting things from my head. I'm literally like a computer. Okay. I'm a computer guy on a computer. All right. So pretty much when I'm telling you, so some people got offended by this word. If I say PulseChain is trash T performance, I really do mean trash T. It's at the bottom of the T. Everything at the bottom, friends. Do you call, oh, wow, you're doing really great. You're just at the bottom 10%. You know what I mean? So I'm just warming you up to this terminology. So what I've done is I charted everything against Ethereum. Okay. So basically everything against Ethereum. I made my whole video going through that. Okay. You probably see it coming out later on. And what I did was I organized what the top tier was, which is Solana. Solana is at the top of its ranges. Then middle tier is like Binance, Matic, Molestia, Avalanche, okay, and yeah, there are many others as well. Middle tier. So what's middle tier? Well, middle tier is, see, Solana's at the very, very top. It's retraced most of its Ethereum ratio gains. Middle tier is around 50%. You know, some 40, some 60, it's around 50%. So that's actually very, very healthy. Matic is there, BNB is there, Molestia is there, even though it's very, very new and have high unlocks, okay? There's others there as well, okay? That's really good. That's actually really, really good. It's optimal. If you're in the middle, so don't worry about, like Solana basically won it, you know what I mean? How are you going to pick that if you're going to try focus from 2 years ago? Most people didn't. However, unfortunately, see, this is the thing. Unfortunately, PulseChain is bottom trash tier. So what does that mean? It's with Polkadot, it's with XRP. There are other junk ones as well. It is 85% down from its May 22 price launch. Okay, the high. All right. So this is pretty much it. As you can see it on the chart here, you can see this was just the launch. See, the launch was up here, and then where we are today, it's still 85% down. Now, I know. Look. That means things are cheap. That's why, okay, a lot of people watching, oh, day one sacrifice price USD. I don't watch that. I watch that ratio. Okay, look how low you are. I don't have any problems thrashing in and DCA buying. I don't care if things drop another 20% here. It doesn't matter to me because I'm looking at that ratio. Me, I don't like buying BNB and Matic. Why? Because they're only 2x back to the high. 2x back to the high. Solana, forget it. Forget it. You really gotta flip Ethereum at this point to get your 4 or 5x. Remember, you're trying to make gains on Ethereum. Otherwise, you're useless. Or everybody's leverage on ETH. So the beautiful part is, right, if you do 100 divided by 15, well, you get, so 6.6x is your return if PulseChain goes back to its all-time high versus Ethereum. So this is it. So if it goes back up here, you've made a 6x on your ETH. Unfortunately, you still haven't actually made any real gains. That's just a launch high. So we're pretty much, you're going to have to double it. But man, what a terrible thing it's been, friends. Honestly, what a terrible disappointment, because you basically, it came on, it literally did nothing. You go down 90% forever, and then you just come back for a freaking 2x. So, you know what I mean? Like you come back, by the way, up here's just break even, and then you've got to go up for a 2x. But it is what it is. This is just the game. That's if it goes back up there. So from here to get a 2x on top of that high, that's a 13x on USD from today. But that's Ethereum not moving, remember? Okay, if Ethereum doubles to like 7,000, then PulseChain has to do a 26x to get there. Okay, so that's why it all depends on Ethereum. What if Ethereum triples? Okay, now you've got a 39x on PulseChain. You see that? Now remember, this is why PulseChain is trash tier. Okay, so a lot of people got upset by that. I don't care what you think, man. It's trash tier. You understand? Trash tier performance, because I removed PulseX and I removed Hex. If I add them, we're coming like dead last. Like there's what's the word below trash? Like dead at that point. So I have been very kind with this, and I've only looked at PulseChain, which you know is like, oh well, you're out of the pack. You've killed off everybody else. You're just looking at PLS, comparing the chain performance and stuff here and there. Because PulseX versus ETH crushed harder, and then forget EHEX and PHEX, both themselves are just really destroyed at this point. Really destroyed. So they have a huge way to come back. But what you're doing is you're waiting for Ethereum to recover, just like everything else. Okay, and yes, a lot of people, friends, I know they still don't get it. A lot of people are worried. They go, hey, we're just relying on one guy to rotate Ethereum profits. Yeah, that's right. Of course we are. We've done all the onboarding. The community has done 1,000 things, literally 1,000 things. We've done all the sacrifice projects. Yeah, okay, people put in too much money, but they made the applications. The applications are made. The projects are made. Okay, you can't, how can anybody sit here and tell me the community's not working hard enough? I dare somebody to say that. I even dare Richard to say that. I doubt that, but dude, I doubt that. All I see every single day, I've never seen this much passion and commitment anywhere. Every other chain, CZ's got to help BNB. The 13 Indian dude, Sandeep's got to, and their boss Sandeep has to help Matic. It's the same. Everything else, there's a leader in charge. PulseChain Community, literally building bridges, trying out all this stuff, expanding communities, talking to exchanges. You see KDP as well, like trying to get exchange listings, and then these fiat listings. Like I've never seen anything like it. It's just sad that the price performance is really bad. Also, friends, I know if you guys can't read between the lines, a lot of you wondering like, Rich has disappeared. He hasn't disappeared, man. It's just, dude, are you going to go show your face with a chart like that? No, you're not. How the hell can you show your face? You can't do that. Okay, it's literally, you saw what Donald Trump did after the election, right? The election scandal from basically 2020. Basically just disappeared. You know what I mean? It's just like, well, there's nothing to celebrate. I'm just not going to appear again. These people know, man. They know just to show themselves when things are going up. So it's most likely when things are starting to turn up, Richard does another video and a stream and stuff here and there. So they just got bigger things to worry about now. Okay, so there you go. Right now, the performance is trash TY. It's more than 80% down versus ETH. And guess what, friends? I buy trash. I like that. Okay, you're still down. I know it's, you don't really like. Why? We like because you're making money in other places to rotate your profits in. You know, that's why it's good. Okay, you like buying trash prices, trash tea stuff. That's because we know, right? Everything low is worth buying for the snapback. But I know most retailers, what he's like doing, he's like buying momentum and just keep rolling over each other. But then you get the big rugs. So that's the most important part. We're here for the big upside, not these like little 2x things where you got to risk 90% down to just make a 2x. We're here for more than that. Also, got to remind you, this is something important. Firstly, enjoy this peppy astronaut smoking a durry up here. Look at this. Okay, the performance is pretty poopy. Why? The market is pricing PulseChain as a cycle number 2 coin. So that's the most concerning part of it now. I'm just being honest. Okay, I don't think it's a cycle 2. I'm just telling you, it doesn't matter what I think. PulseChain's price performance now, the market's basically saying you are a cycle 2 coin. Okay, now I'm ready if this continues because we've got Launchpads, lottery tickets, we've got stuff elsewhere to make up for it. But I'm just here to prepare you for this stuff. In fact, we're underperforming other cycle 2 coins. Phantom's doing better. Cardanzo's doing better. You know what I mean? So PulseChain, that sucks, right? For a cycle 1 coin, you are doing the worst. You're doing below cycle 2 stuff in terms of retracements and stuff here and there, okay? Now, if you go speak to Maxis about it, you can't take them seriously because they use Richard's fake marketing talking point of saying, hey, be grateful because you got your coins from 0, therefore you have an infinite return. Okay, friends, as soon as you hear that, you go, all right, Habib, I love you, bro. Keep defending the temple. Just please move over there. The rest of us are going to go to the island with the coconut bra babes. Okay, that's pretty much what we're waiting to see. And I've got to remind you as well, so let's enjoy this peppy hedgehog. If PulseChain does about a 3x from here, just 3x USD, so it goes back to 3x day 1 sack, it exits trash T, and now it's back to middle T, around BNB and Matic. So they're not even doing better than them, but just around them, which would be very welcome. See, friends, it's not so easy. A lot of people will say to me, I'm going to leave this for you last. A lot of people will say, hey, go buy the coins, go do all this stuff. Firstly, we have. I know a lot of people it's just no one's paying attention. You've been paying attention. You know this, friends. We've got a lot of stuff. The thing, though, is this chart is your reality when you go buy other stuff, okay? This is your chart. Boppa, Oppa, just all these scam rugs. By the way, look up here, friends. You see this one? It's a 1 minute chart. Okay, sweet. This is up for 5-6 minutes, and then he's all got rugged. You see that? This is, I know the bull market's still got legs, but this is end of time stuff. Like, there's only 6 minutes of buyers before the thing goes to zero. That's how much the greed there is by the thieves and the ruggers. So that's your look. Have a look at this again, man. This is your reality, by the way. Most stuff here and there. Also, I just want to remind you, if you hear about other people making money on Solana and Coinbase and all these, be very careful, because most of the times what you will see is, if that person is a normal retailer like everybody else, you will see survivorship buyers. So you'll see them. Yeah, you've got 180 grand, you've got 250 grand. Okay, sweet. You'll see them, but you don't see the 85 people who just bought charts like that and got rugged. You don't see them. You only see that one winner. We understand that. Okay, next one. Another thing. When you see influencers bragging about screenshots, okay, you've seen it around on Twitter, be very careful, because, friends, let me tell you something. All right. Influencers, what happens with them? Okay, these friends, I get accused of this. I get accused of this every day. And you know what? The people who accuse me of it, I know that they're doing it. Why? Because I'm like, bro, I never even thought of scamming to this level. If that's in your mind, that's projection. You know what I mean? Like, so influencers, they have key friends. Do you understand? They have friends that they talk to every day. They've got like a circle of 10, and that circle of 10 is circle 10. So they know that the influencer's follower accounts is worth money because it's attention. So the influencer gets in, tells his friends, okay, and then pretty much organically they just start spreading out the information, and then they tag it later on, okay, and that's pretty much how it goes. And then the money comes in. Now, here's the thing, right? Of course, the influencer is taking profit along the way, and then guess what? When they've taken their profit, they're like, oh, well, I told you the game. They kind of like gaslight the audience as well. They go, well, I told you, you know the game, man. You had to be dumping along the way. Like, no. They got the dump. They got the first in, and they told everybody else. But this is the name of the game, pretty much. The game is be as early as you can, and then tell everybody else. So remember, the influencers, they create a narrative. Do you understand? They create a narrative. They're like, hey, I like this coin. I'm going to expose it to more people and do that here and there. So what you and me are doing, okay, we are outsiders together. We're trying to find stuff where I'm going, you know what? I'm trying to read beyond these scum influencers stuff here and there. Is there a community? Is there substance here? Is this meme funny enough? Are there gifts and community members? Am I seeing with you natural things happening enough to keep it in the game, keep the heartbeat alive? That's what we're looking for to see here, okay, at the end of the day. So you have to be careful when you see these, but I know this power of the screenshot overrides everything, all of the lessons you've just learned, all of them, Prince. And once again, we'll play some nice pump music because, look, yes, we do respect pumps, especially people's portfolios. You know how this ends, okay? Look, the worst thing you can do is cut bags where you know they have strong fundamentals, just the prices are moving up now. The worst thing you do, the more and more you wait, okay, it gets tougher and tougher because you're buying higher and higher prices, that thing you're about to get wrecked in, which you don't know. You think you're just, oh, great. And trust me, you're going to win on the first few. That's the most dangerous part, okay? So, look, I can't tell everybody how they move their portfolios around. I might make an episode where we'll just go through a lot of altcoins again. Other ones, you can tell it's pretty much random, man. It's pretty much random, friends. It's what makes everyone laugh. Okay, what's the meme coin that these guys have chosen? All right, that's pretty much what it comes down to at the end of the day. Don't forget, have a nice Easter. We're still going to make it. See how April goes. Like, subscribe, bell button, or catch you soon.